good.
It doesn't take much as long as all my bullets register. It's good.
So the only thing holding you back is the lag?
Yeah.
These are new heights of violence. Look out for the flying body parts, everyone!
He just stood around you. He just stood around you and began to melt. Lilith is just so fucking strong.
Seriously.
You better run! What are you? Scared?
And Huck went the weasel. I like it when things
Please stop. Please never say that again, Moxie. I don't know if I can do 25 rounds if I like it when things pop. It disturbs me just a little bit more every time she says it. Well, round two.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ooh, elemental damage, huh? That's okay.
If you
Should be
thought
easy.
if you thought she was deadly before.
can't keep this one down.
Oh, it's a boss. Oh, we're about to hit round 3.
King Wee Wee!
Just,
Where are you at, Tom?
you know, one small trick
This one.
could have made this so much better. If these bosses drop their fucking loot, they have all got unique loot
Yeah.
attached to them. Like, let it fall. There's already no XP. Why the double punishment?
Oh no, they're going down fast!
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Just standing beside her, Nelson. Blues and greens. Feels like Hampton all over again.
Worth. Gearbox loves us. This DLC is an indication of that.
You're tougher than I expected. Get your ass in gear!
And yet Moxie became one of the most popular characters. I don't think she appears in the main story, does she, at Borderlands 1?
It's time for the rocket launcher challenge. Your rocket launcher will work great. Everything else, well, might as well not bother.
No, I don't
Baby
think so.
blues
I think you're right. I can't remember. But this is the start of it. She becomes... starts showing up in all of them.
What's this one? Rocket launchers?
Yeah. AKA Caustic Hellfire, run around.
Oh!
Oh no, another hero!
AoE on this thing is so strange.
On the Undertaker?
Yeah. Like, I have to be a long ways away before I don't kill myself.
The crowd is good tonight, huh? They love it.
They're always good. These people don't have any chill in them whatsoever. Pop them full of crack cocaine and methamphetamines, and I guess they will roar like that, even though we can't even see them. So where is the crowd, Moxie?
Anywhere else is just a waste of ammo.
We hear them, but we sure don't see them.
Time for the gunway!
Yeah, I never thought about that before, actually.
It's easier that way.
Promised you a show, or didn't I? Who loves you and who do you love?
Not this DLC, you dumb bitch. We'll see you on Mixer.
Get up! Oh, sweet pancake, someone's down!
Sweet pancakes. Did everyone get a turn in writing a Moxie line for this DLC?
There, ain't it, Lilith?
And I want the guy who wrote the pop line. I want his name and his number. I'm gonna write him a very angry letter.
Okay. Clearly I'm going to have to ratchet up the challenge on you.
It's okay. You don't have to. You can just leave it where it is. Just get it over with.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Or you could just not.
Outside? It's running out. Want some health back? Kill a bad guy for me and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Wait, one that helps us.
Come with me! Oh, nom, nom, nom.
Same kid who drew the
well,
Moxie.
Sort of, I guess. Takes their health away until you kill someone.
Wait, are we losing health?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, my! You're so cruel!
To be fair, she did say it was going to make it harder, so.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We were warned. Let's get that wave 25 reset going. Vampire, naked. You're stuck in the mud. Enemies, ignore all incoming fire.
Having completed this wave does not make you God's gift to killing, let me tell you.
Again, who says that? God's gift to killing. You might think that your shit is hot.
Better aim for the head. Shooting
God's
you
gift to killing. Is that something you've ever heard anyone say? Besides her?
Here come the
No.
badasses.
You're doing God a real solid with your murder. It's at a 14 kill, 2,300 damage game where I 1v3 3 times and had to revive. Wow, holy shit. I hope you clipped it, Ashton. G fucking G. 14 kills, 2,300 damage. That's super impressive, Ashton. Well done, man. Well done. Feels good. Screenshot that shit. I'm so used to ignoring shields with Mordecai. This sucks. If I can't find that ogre, I'm on the fucking verge of switching characters for the arena.
Oh, yeah.
Another one is down. They're just not staying up for me.
Oh, jeez.
Was a fucking god. I got some of the fights and got the SC. You got some of the fights in your clips and you got the screen cap? Nice. I was screaming, I'm a fucking god the whole game. Nice. Slap that ogre's ass. We gotta kill that Ajax guy about 300 times, freak. The guy who frustrated us into an early retirement 3 Fridays ago.
Just farm him with Mordecai once you get him max level.
That's the goal.
That's easier.
That's the goal for sure, Justin. I've been trying to push him to that point. He's close, actually. Speaking of that, I could actually use your help on something. I've got a mod on this character. If you wouldn't mind dropping it on my Mordecai.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I think that'll leave a mark.
Shit, he ran off. I need help. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, well done though, man. 2,300 damage is a huge game. Did they send you a message afterwards, Ashton? Thank you.
That was it? It's dead?
Look at this. For your efforts, Justin, you got well rewarded. Check it out. ZX-14 Terrible Scattergun. Level 66. You might want to equip that one.
Ooh, yeah.
Good stuff right there. I'll try it out.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, I gotta yank that one. Good shit.
Life
That's right.
is a circle. You feel
I was
like
gonna
a
trade out my
hamster?
pearlescent for that.
Yeah, well, you were too slow.
I can't
Now I get to use the Terrible Scattergun level 66. Let's see how well this goes. Shotgun challenge to deal bonus damage. Let's see just how much damage the Terrible Scattergun can do.
Well, might as well not bother. You may think it hurts now. Wait for this.
You know it's good when it has terrible in its name.
Yes. It's oh my god, it is fucking fine. It's doing better than half my shit.
Of course it does.
Oh my, another one is down. I can't hold it any longer. Good God. Please, make it stop. This is pitiful to watch.
Alright, you know what? This Blaster Master's not really making much of a difference in my survivability, so we might as well just give Justin more damage. Here you go, 30% team damage back on.
Oh, jeez. Wow, okay. That
Nice wave.
makes a considerable difference.
Does it really?
Yeah. Jesus.
Maybe that's what we need to try with Chromax. Let's have that thing on.
Yeah, maybe.
Better kill him
As long as we can just
quick.
pop
Bad
those
guy's
things
health
quick.
Will be regenerating.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Almost as
I
obvious
feel like if I could
as...
find a good sniper, I'd be a lot better.
I'm not sure what's... Maybe a Skull Smasher at this level would be good.
More attack.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, Terrible Scattergun, you might be pretty much just as good as all my other shit, but that doesn't mean I have to run you. See ya.
Oh, they're heating up now.
I don't wanna die!
I can claim the reload was a little slow. Just to make me feel better about it.
What do you want? The medal? It's just a wave.
Oh,
for
we've
crying
almost
out
done
loud.
it though. Wonder what wave are we on for this?
It should be 3.
Almost like they ought to give us an indicator or something.
Elemental weapon? Now's the time to use
Yeah.
it. Elemental challenge. There's just so many of them. What are you going to do against the
you're
wave?
Jeez.
You are surrounded.
And pop
And you are up.
weasel. I like it when things pop.
Oh, Jesus, stop it with that shit.
With the popping one?
Yes, good God almighty. I like it when things
Let's
pop.
go. Beating all them boys down.
Oh, broke my mouth a little bit every time. And there's the horde wave. Only
Nice wave.
99 waves of fucking bandits on the wall. 99 waves of bandits. Pass one down. Listen to Moxie's shitty lines. 98 waves of bandits on the wall.
Shields are tough, huh? I bet this will make them even tougher. The bad guys with shields will have to
Overlord.
regenerate quick like a bunny.
Oh, God.
Time for the badass wave.
Again, if we had Mordecai, we could just say, your shields All your shield
Oh,
are belong to
extra.
us. Oh my god, and these guys. That
Yeah.
was some bad luck.
I wonder if I can get this ish.
Oh, my, you're so cruel. You're just getting picked
Oh
on
no.
by
Oh no.
Good job.
Jeez.
Okay, boss wave, I think. It's gonna be Flint.
He'll give you a haircut from a
Oh, it's Reaver. Oh, never seen him before.
Please welcome Reaver!
Time to feed this body with blood.
As he stands there. Run! Run! By standing directly in blaze. Somebody shoot this guy. Oh, I can't wait to see our reward. I'm getting over there quick.
Oh, true.
Oh my god, Justin, you won't believe what we got over here. We got one piece of loot glitched to the ground, 2 whites, and
Purple.
This is amazing.
a purple dude, level 68 with a shitty roll on it. Enjoy that.
Nice. Oh, I'm using it. Oh, just kidding.
Round and round we go. Where I'll stop? I don't know.
Better grab it quick.
Let me hear you roar. Roar for me, Pandora!
Moxie, just shut up and send the
Enjoy
fucking
getting
monsters
shot?
out.
You'd better.
We've had
Now
enough.
the enemies will have more ammo.
Over it.
We are over it. Too much excitement for one day.
Ready to get your violence on? Try this.
It's 6 in the morning, the sun's coming up, and she's still saying, let's do another round of shots.
Promise you a show
No.
on midnight. Who loves you and who do you love?
Oh.
Keep your eyes on Lilith. She's on a roll.
No shit. She's got like 10 times the kills I do. Don't ever talk about poor old Brick here. He's trying to keep up, going down to bandit outlaws every time they even look at me. Life is rough for this big ass.
Putting them down like the dogs they are.
Tonight on TLC, I'm a midget psycho. Just ends right there. It's the most popular show in their entire television history. It's a 5-second clip of a midget psycho getting his head blown off by Lilith's SMG. I can pretend to be Lilith. It's not near as fucking powerful, but I can pretend.
Who do you love?
Not you, goddammit. Now be quiet. We already told you once. Now imagine this pistol on Morty with this pistol build. And the mod I want to give you is basically your mercenary mod, only it's for pistols.
Oh, really?
Exactly that. It's got the 56 pistol damage, 29 pistol shot regeneration,
Everything else?
ammo regen.
Might as well not bother.
Jeez.
I'm seriously thinking about when we get to it next Sunday, you host the lobby. We'll throw Morty in there. Unless we find an ogre, in which case that changes things.
Yeah, true.
Now, just wait 15 minutes and I'll probably repeat that plan. Because it bears repeating. It's very, very detailed and important. We might run Mordecai. I can talk slowly if you need me to.
Yeah, please do.
Roar for me, Pandora. Meh.
Down there.
This is a sad story. This guy got his hair all done up. He wore his special mask. He's been getting buffed out. He's been hitting the weights really fucking hard. He wore his nice new boots, all for this moment, so that he could be deployed and killed in seconds. Who fucking, what? There must be a dictionary on Pandora and it has 10 words in it. Squeal, cook, you are. Are you going to squeal when we cook you? Nobody kills my buddy! Dude, they're chanting your name. I'm gonna go cry in the corner. Brick's gonna go slit his wrists. I'll be back.
Oh, damn, it just gets more and more aggressive.
This has been a rough day. Cry, you have like 500 kills, I got like 10, and they're chanting your name. Lilith, Lilith.
Yeah, I do know that, man. It's weird.
Get your sidearms ready. It's time for the pistol challenge. Your pistol will work.
Oh, this is the pistol challenge, Justin.
Not so much.
Wow.
It's time for the
We haven't experienced that one yet.
raid.
Nope. Guess I'll use the anaconda.
I think you tickled it.
Ew. Quit. I'm guessing you got your voice over volumed all the way down as well.
It's a 1, I think.
It's a 1. That's also at 5 for me, so I'm getting every Moxie line.
Another baddie put to bed.
God, between her wanting to make things pop and that psycho just saying that he's gonna pound his meat puppet, I'm not gonna be sleeping tonight.
Machines.
We've almost done it, Justin. We're almost fucking there.
Yeah.
Your damage was
Over half now.
your accuracy.
We're halfway.
Better get close to make it count.
Your double anarchy is gonna melt right here.
Here come the badasses.
Yeah.
Really? Not too good?
Yeah. Getting better.
No, another hero is down.
Accuracy was decreased, but damage was increased. I figured that would mean a very mean double anarchy.
Yeah, not good. I guess maybe if I like throw stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah.
if you shotgun. That guardian was like a bug. I'm just gonna observe.
It's not bad, actually.
Cooking, everyone.
There's just so many bullets spraying out of your character. Oh, they're fighting one another.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Who's gonna win?
that's watch. Whoops.
Oh.
We finally get to be a part of the arena. Did I back off enough that they're fighting one another again, or was it all ruined?
Yeah. Oh, we're good now.
Oh, where's it at?
Right back
Oh
here.
shit,
By
nice.
the door.
What's the attack? Oh, this is gonna be. All right, I got 50 cents on the Desperado.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's got the Guardian shield down. He's got a real chance.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, we
that was
killed
my
it.
Fault from. Yep.
You'd better run!
Had all that work. It would be
Just get
so
one shot.
cool if they could actually like level up and shit. Like if that would have leveled him up and then made him really strong. He just got out of the battle of his life. He was able to kill a Seraph. And we just walked up next to him and put a revolver to his head.
Yeah, that was one way to get an achievement in Guild Wars 1, actually.
What's that?
Because you know at the very start, you start in like the like it's its own separate little like training world kind of thing.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't want to be here.
And the level cap, I think, is for that area, the most you could do was 7 or 8, I think. But if you got enemies to a certain area, you could glitch them, and you could actually level them up, and then kill them, and then you could actually get to level 20 in the pre-searing area.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah, they called it like death leveling. So you get a whole bunch of them together, and then you just go in, and you just die a whole bunch of times,
I'll be damned, that's cool.
and level them up, and then kill them.
So the monsters would actually level up in Guild
I've
Wars.
never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit. I've never
Yeah.
seen that implemented in a game before. Did they do that in Guild Wars 2 as well?
That I don't know, actually. I haven't actually had the need to even test it.
It's a really
You
cool
got a
system.
pretty unique title from it, though.
What was your title? You did it?
Fucking title. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Two level 20 pre-searing characters.
So, what was your process?
Get them close enough to a respawn point and glitch them into like a side of a wall. So as soon as I would die, I would just automatically get respawned to the point, but I was still within aggro range. So I could literally just let it sit and let it go for hours, level them up, and then come back and kill them and reset it up again.
So you would like go to work, and when you came back, the monsters would be like level 15?
Yep, as long as I just didn't get disconnected or something. That's a very disappointing day.
I can imagine. What a process. Did it feel good to do it?
It was nice when it was done. Got lots of props from lots of people that were in the area still trying to do it themselves too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's cool. What did you say the title was again?
Yeah. Legendary Defender of Ascalon.
And Escalon is the opening area?
Ascalon is like the main town kind of at the start. So there's like pre-Ascalon and post-war.
So it's like the equivalent of being the legendary defender of Firestone.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's really cool. Did you want to take a break, or did you want to go right through?
I'll let you decide. I'm down for whatever.
I think we just go right through.
Yeah, that one went pretty smooth.
That way when you go to smoke, you can actually relax and not have to deal with this shit.
Not that this is all that difficult, really.
No, but you're carrying the hell out of
Really
me.
half-ass attention.
I don't know why brick is so bad.
Are you ready for this?
But his...
Need that,
Think you're ready for
that
this?
god tier gun.
Apparently so. I
And
didn't...
don't you put out more DPS than me?
At that point, I'm supposed to, but I didn't think I was going to be quite that reliant upon it.
May think it hurts
And
now,
that's what's occurred. He is not holding his own well at this level.
It's time for my
So he's the most pigeonholed build ever.
Oh, it's a good thing you got him out of the way first, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Feel easy now.
I'm not going to go near as much detail as the others. Next week, we're going to find a way to be done. It might require just getting all the characters to 69, which is totally doable. I just don't think it's
If
reasonable.
you just
What's
grind
up?
the vault, honestly, you could do that. In a day, you could get a character to 69, I'm sure.
That's true. It's what I'm like feeling really weird about it because it's supposed to be like 100% run, but at the same time, it's really not realistic to do this in the big arena on all 4 characters. So you're already not really doing 100% run, and So I just figured I'll do like the 2 playthroughs and a little bit of DLC on the next 2 and be done. Do you think it's realistic to do all the arenas on all 4?
No. No. Especially not this one.
The goal is
Jeez.
Sunday, next Sunday we finish up, and then I'm gonna move to Red Dead and do Red Dead, and then June start Borderlands 2.
Yes. I think you'll like it. It's been fun. It was a fun playthrough.
You beat the story in Red Dead?
Yeah.
It's gunplay time!
About how long did it take you?
I did it pretty casually, so it took me a good couple of weeks probably. But if you went hard on it, easily within a week, I bet you could get most of it done.
Is it like, if you went back to the story, would you still have like a million things you could actually do? Or is it pretty cut and dry? It's just the story.
Oh, no, there's lots of like side quests and stuff like that too. And they all kind of help out in different ways. They sort of change the world a little bit.
Well, I never beat the original Red Dead. I got pretty deep into it, but then just got totally distracted by endless skinning of animals and rattlesnakes and trying to fill the bestiary and that kind of thing. Is that something you can happen to you in Red Dead too?
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's just so many of them.
Even more so?
What are you going to do against the Horde wave?
Maybe, I don't know, I didn't really play the first one that much. I don't really play it too much, but yeah, you can definitely spend a lot of hours just going out hunting and skinning shit.
Is that worth doing?
If you do all the legendary ones, you get like unique clothing and stuff like that, so it's kind of worth doing, I guess.
But you don't take that into the online?
No, I don't think so.
Have you played the online
Maybe
lately?
you can wear it, because I don't think it... no. Can't be bothered.
Do you think you'll ever go back to it?
The online?
Yeah.
They'd have
Nicely
to
done. Nice
make some
wave.
pretty major improvements.
Oh yeah.
You consider it?
You weren't too happy with it then?
No. It's pretty empty.
Is there any one thing that's off the top of your head would really change things for you with Red Dead Online?
But you haven't seen the badass wave yet.
Just more stuff to do, really. Like, make it a little more like GTA Online.
So I never experienced GTA Online.
Honestly, I just go by what my roommate says.
Okay, well,
But yeah, there's a bunch of like different side missions and quests and stuff like that that you can do together, or you can do like PvP kind of stuff. I don't know. It seems like it's all PvP oriented in Red Dead 2 so far, anyways, from what I've noticed.
and not good PvP either. Sort of like Sea of Thieves when
No.
it first came out. Just spawn camp and there's no reason to murder, but there's nothing else to do either, and the random events that pop up are not well designed. They tend to be also have really bad spawns, and you just fucking kill one another randomly in a mesh pile. GTA Online, Wilson's told me good things, that there's heists, raids, maybe similar to our Roblox game. Roblox to a much lesser degree, but similar in idea of just cops versus robbers. A bunch of people on a server. Half are cops, half are robbers. They both get to make money in their chosen professions. The cops make arrests to make money. The robbers gotta steal the jewels and rob the bank and stick up the convenience store. Does GTA Online play similar to that?
Like I said, I haven't really played it online, aside from just the RP that I did for a short while.
So what was that like?
I would assume it's similar.
What was the role-playing thing like?
I think I smell something cooking, everyone.
As far as...
Like, how does it play? What was your experience like?
guess you still kind of got the same typical, like, there's the criminals and then there's the cops and stuff like that, so there's always the conflict between the two. And the fact that they're all real people and they're all in character, it's, I don't know, it's just a unique experience. It's fun, I don't know, in its own way.
What kind of character did you play on the server?
I was a criminal.
Did you have a certain like character sheet?
Nope. No, you just, I just kind
Enjoy
of
getting shot?
Swinged it.
Now
Right on.
the enemies will have
Yeah.
Are they strict about it? Like I heard that on some of these role-playing servers, if you break character, you're instantly off.
Bring on the next wave.
Yeah, not anyone that I played in. It was more of like a novice kind of style RP where lots of people are there to like help you get started and how to do it properly and all that kind of stuff. So, and they're all super helpful and friendly for the most part, anyways.
Was it
You
a
always
lot?
get the odd troll, especially in servers like that. But for the most part, it was pretty good.
Was it a lot of fun?
Yeah, it was decent enough. The only reason I really stopped was because they did a few updates that I really wasn't too fond of.
Anything in particular?
Well, one was they had this, they called it an illegal informant. So when there's not enough cops on, all they have to do is go talk to this NPC, and it'll ping on their radar where someone's doing like illegal activity. So you can just like instantly get caught, even though you're in like an actual well-hidden area.
Never mind. Nice wave.
So it was OP.
Aim for
Yeah,
center mass.
very.
I've just made headshots
You
count
couldn't
for
do
nothing.
anything for the longest time. I think they changed it a little bit, like tweaked it a bit, but since then, like I've lost all my money because I kept getting caught and sent to jail and
Gun wave.
Oh, that sucks.
fined and all that shit.
Yeah, that sucks. I know that we had a conversation on stream maybe 2 weeks back where Jeremiah and I think Raphael were both discussing that they found it odd that GTA 5 does so well on Twitch and the role-playing thing, and they don't understand the role-playing thing. And
It's surprisingly fun to watch, honestly.
I remember watching Sheriff Ellie,
might take
and
you
that
a
was
couple-
okay.
What's that?
Sheriff Ellie, you know, he was like got really big on Twitch there for a little bit. He did that stuff. You were saying though. You were saying it's surprisingly fun to watch.
Yeah, like it might take you a couple episodes or a couple watches, anyways, to actually get into it. But once you start seeing and like watching one specific character and finding others and then following them too, like switching in between all the characters and watching the stories, it's almost addicting actually. It's like watching a TV show where that just doesn't end.
Is it organic though? Do they plot this out, or just whatever happens happens?
A lot of the time it's whatever happens happens. I think there's kind of some rules against actually like forced RP. At least on the one that I watch anyways.
What do you want? A
Where they
medal?
actually like talk
just
off
a
stream
wave
and
for
like
crying out
make up a
loud.
whole story and
And
actually gotta like play it out kind of thing.
that's against the rules.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're still playing a game then at the end of the day.
I
You're
guess
still
I could
trying to
always
win.
just make the bad guys have stronger shields, no?
Like make money
Yeah,
or
more or
can make a
less.
rest. It's not, I'm trying my best to stay within this character to play a story out.
Forward wave.
Actually, well, kind of both, I guess. Really. Once one person's done everything that he's felt like he's
Bye, you're
set out to do, they'll just like kill off their character and start a new one kind of thing.
Did you reach that point?
more and more aggressive.
No.
So what is this controversy that I hear that GTA is not, Rockstar doesn't approve of role-playing?
Look at all the blood.
That they shut down
Yeah.
role-playing servers and...
Yep. Yeah, they do that, and I believe that's one of the reasons why I didn't go to PC, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I guess I could
Is
always
because they
just
don't
make the
want
bad guys
RP
have
servers
stronger
being made
shields,
for
no?
Red Dead as well. I'm not entirely sure why, but
Right, that doesn't seem to make a lot of
the way I
sense.
see it, they're still buying the game just because they're not using their servers. Shouldn't mean anything.
You wouldn't think, and again, it's their game, they paid for it. Why? What's it to them how they use it and play it? Players should have certainly control and agency over how they want to interact with the product. It's a nerf that happened in Borderlands 2 late game where they nerfed kunai because that's where the whole working as intended thing comes from, is they said it wasn't working as they intended, and I just don't think that makes... If the player uses it one way, then that's just the way that it gets used. Because it doesn't fit your vision of what Zero is as a character. That doesn't matter, especially not 2 years down the line. But they kind of pigeonholed the character into a certain way because the way that players were playing Zero wasn't the way that they visualized in their head players would play him. And I don't see how that matters. In the big scheme of your game and during its life cycle, what does it matter how a player... I think that should be rewarded. That a player chooses a unique or creative way to interact with the game or play the characters. And as far as, you know, Rockstar being against role-playing, it's like cracking down on jaywalking. You got much larger... They have their own bit of soul-searching they need to do. As a AAA company that has gotten very high off the hog when it comes to microtransactions. As the hammer's beginning to come down. They're not exonerated, you know, EA, they always blame the finger to EA, and they have a lot of blame, there's no doubt about it. You know, BioWare, they say. What about Rockstar? What, GTA was a game where you could pay a bunch of money and get GTA Rockstar dollars, whatever it was, glitched, and be robbed in-game of that microtransaction money to begin with. You had kids spending $100 on their parents' credit card or whatever, and then they'd go into the online game, and players who were much higher level or much more geared than they were steal that money. Real money. It might be the most malicious. They closed that loophole, but in the early days of GTA, that was totally a thing. And just the whole, like, pre-order Red Dead for $1 million GTA dollars. If you join GTA now, we'll give you 15 million on the online. It's weird that they're selling money for money. It's not even like a, you know, a second currency. It is the one currency of GTA Online.
Yeah.
And Rockstar had the issue with Red Dead, especially in the early days, that it opened pay to win. We're talking federal legislation here in the States on that. You and I discussed that yesterday. So they've got, you know, the chickens are coming to roost, and they've got some accounting to do, that if we're at a point where the damn government is going to get involved, these YouTube videos always say, well, it's EA's fault. EA did this. This is like a systemic failure. And Rockstar has made so much money as a company in these last few years with their big IPs. I don't know why they're not lumped into the controversy. Is there a reason? Like, I'm just saying, why is it we decide that some companies are guiltier than others, even though I would say Rockstar is just as guilty?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess people don't complain about it as much on GTA for whatever reason.
People love Rockstar. I guess they're okay. I mean, they've made some great games. They have. It's true. That doesn't mean they're still not doing the same shit that EA was pulling with FIFA and 2K. And I mean, those sports games have become awful. I have no idea how people play those sports games anymore. It blows my mind, having played NFL Fever 2003 or MLB Pitch 2005, where you'd buy that game and they kept making them bigger and bigger and bigger all the time. You'd have the fucking management simulator on there, you'd have the player roster, you could do a draft mode, you could do season by season, you could do the legacy mode, you could just play baseball if you wanted. And now all of that's done with cards. It was nothing in a sports game in the early 2000s and the mid 2000s to just be able to just make a player. Do you remember that? Are you a sports game guy?
No, Played a few hockey ones back a long time ago, but that's more Jeff's thing. Jeff's big into, was it Madden, I think?
Well, I haven't played them in a long time either, but maybe you would remember them from those hockey games. Probably a very similar system. You could just like make a guy, or make a player.
Yep.
You know, and then you just put as many stats as you want on the guy if you wanted. You could make him shitty and be realistic or whatever, but you could also just make a completely OP hockey player who always hits it in, always defends the goal.
Yep.
And I did that a lot in those baseball games, and you can't do that, you know, like Polo Grounds. That was an old-fashioned baseball stadium before there was really a home run. So old-fashioned, it's where the home run was invented, because it was a baseball stadium with a 500-foot fence, and it was designed because they figured out, oh, if you hit the ball deep enough, you can get around the bases before the outfield actually fields the ball. So that was the first, like, field design for home runs, and it's a piece of baseball history, and I just remember constantly running inside the park home runs. And now you go and you play a modern sports game, and you can't even get close to that experience, because you gotta buy all these stupid fucking packs, and the packs have cards, and then you gotta mix and match the cards to try to, like, okay, yeah, you got Michael Jordan, but that's the 2005 Michael Jordan when he had a bad knee, and okay, you got the LeBron James, but that's the, you know, 06 LeBron, and it's not near as good. But if you mix it with the 08 LeBron, you get a sort of okay LeBron, and all that means is buy more packs. You can't just fucking buy the packs and get Michael Jordan, which is bad enough that you gotta buy a pack and randomly get the good basketball player. You gotta buy the pack to get the basketball player in the right role, like a Borderlands gun. And this is real money they charge for this stuff.
That's nutty.
Oh, it is terrible. NBA 2K, I watched a friend play it, and I watched countless YouTube videos on it just because I was so mind blown of how malicious those ones are. Really bad. It goes back to what we talked about last night, where like you and I know that on Call of Duty that the loot boxes are bullshit, so we're not gonna buy them. If someone else buys them, that's their own problem, but it's kind of like cigarettes. You can choose to partake or not. That's your own problem. You're old enough to make that decision now. And there can be arguments made as far as like, well, the problem with everyone smoking is that it's costing everybody a little bit of something, as far as, you know, cost the government more money to take care of you when you eventually do get sick. But they know that
I'm sure you pay that off in taxes at the end of the day, though.
Oh,
depending how long you've been smoking, I guess. But like, what do they say? It's like 80 or 90% of the cost of a cigarette is tax.
Is that right? How much is a pack of cigarettes in Canada?
They vary from 16 to 20 bucks for a 25 pack.
Our cigarettes are about $7 a pack, but that's considered expensive now. If you go down to Kentucky, you can still get cigarettes for like $4 a pack. Your cigarettes are a lot more expensive than ours.
Ours, yeah, they must be taxed a lot more than. Because I know, like if you have a treaty card thing, if you're native or whatever, I know you can get them for dirt cheap. Because they don't pay tax with that card.
I think that it's still kind of mass out though, because we do pay a lot of tax on cigarettes here. Like I think there's a sin tax, state tax, federal tax, just a bunch of shit. But yeah, that's expensive. New York's like that. Almost the same system you guys got. Very, very expensive to smoke cigarettes. But, you know, beyond the thing like the loot boxes, the cigarettes, you made the decision not to smoke anymore. You used to smoke. You know, you figure, okay, you can probably make that decision. But they've got the whole, like, the sports games are very much, you know, Tammy Soccer Mom. She's, these people, the only game they buy is FIFA. The only game they buy is Madden. The only game they buy is FIFA, NBA, I mean, and like, or NHL. Some of them are like Jeff and play multiple games, but there's a certain audience for the sports game that their system is simply there to play the latest and greatest in the damn sports game, and especially FIFA. EA's made so much fucking money off of FIFA, it's not funny, which has the exact same little card system. To try to build a roster, you open the loot packs. The loot packs have a wide variety of players throughout the ages, and they couldn't have got, Star Wars Battlefront. When they had a shitty loot box system, the people who buy Star Wars Battlefront play games all the time. So they're like, we're not going to do this. We're not going to stand by it. And of course, things happened. But it's taken just now, even though they've had this system in place for years, for FIFA players finally to be like, it feels like you're screwing us. You think? You think you've been being screwed? You just... I guess they've got a new generation of people buying the games that didn't experience games even on, say, a GameCube or an Xbox, let alone a PlayStation 1 and 2 or a 64, that have just no idea how badly they're getting ripped off. It doesn't make any sense to me personally that my original Xbox can play a game called NFL Fever, which was Microsoft's attempt at competing with Madden, which is a whole other story because EA actually, the reason Madden won is because EA bought exclusive rights to the NFL. They're the only ones that could get to make a football game. But plug it in, and if I have the Dynasty mode on, to this day, that game would still be updating. If I'm on Xbox Live, it would still be grabbing the current rosters of football teams and running drafts and legacies, and I could have the exact same game. These people buy these games every year, but they're connected to servers, so why can't they just update the rosters? Why do they have to buy the game every year?
That's a good question.
But people do, It's like clockwork.
Yep.
Is there really? You'll have to ask Jeff sometime because I'd love to know the answer. Was there a massive leap forward, say, just being generous, from say Madden 2004, which actually won some like Game of the Year awards and stuff, to Madden 2008 or even 2012? Was there really that much of a massive improvement? Because I don't think we even have to ask the question as far as like Madden 2005 to Madden 2006. Is there a difference? Well, they've got the slow-mo replay this year. That's worth $60 extra.
Yeah, should almost bring Jeff back into the chat.
Yeah, I would love.
He likes talking about that game, actually.
Does he buy it every year?
Yeah, I think. I don't know if he's missed it yet. I know it's like just the NFL ones and the UFC, I think. They're like kind of those two main like sports style games.
The only thing I know about the UFC ones is like the internet meme videos because they always seem to be buggy as fuck. The fists are going backwards, the ref is pointing below his pants, the guy's punching with his legs.
Clearly I'm going to have to ratchet
People are
up the challenge on you.
Especially those wrestling games. Good God, who wrote the physics for those wrestling games? Monkeys on typewriters?
Oh, my favorite. You're naked.
Oh,
that
naked,
means
huh?
no
Yeah.
shields at all.
The best one.
Lovely.
Well, Justin, we've done our best keeping the conversation going. We've gone from Grand Theft Auto roleplay, the sports games, back to the loot boxes. We're almost done with the small arena. How's this conversation going to look when we're doing the 25-round arenas?
Keep your eyes on Lilith.
We're at a point where we're like, get Jeff in here. We got to do an interview.
A list of things to talk about.
Jeff, tell us about the UFC. Well, when I was a boy.
Tell me more.
Tell us more about these Indians and their tobacco. What's the legal age for smoking in Canada?
18? Yeah.
They're talking about here in the States, raising it to 21.
Yeah, I heard about that. Not an awful idea. Not that it'll really change much. People that are smoking are still going to find a way to keep smoking. But...
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm not too sure what's going on with it. There was the guy who introduced it. His name is Mitch McConnell. He's like one of the dinosaurs. He's an old timer. He knows his shit, I guess. But you know, if you're not, he's a very much so a black and white kind of politician. Been in there a long time. You either love him, you hate him, or you just feel neutral. And
Enjoy getting shot?
That's the black or white, but
Now the
he's
enemies
just
will have
fucking been
more
in the
fun.
government a really long time. So it makes him smart, dangerous, but a lot of people don't really like him from really both parties. And they think that, like, if he's gonna do this, he's probably got some, like, motive. Maybe people are just cynical, but they say, like, it benefits him in the long run. I never actually read the article because, you know, bullshit politics. Jeremiah's gonna come in here with stuck on politics again, but
Lilith is beating them down. No one can stand in her way.
Oh, jeez. Man, these guys just kind of come out of nowhere, huh?
Delicious down
It's like
there.
just pluck them off one at a time and then just 10 of them show up.
yeah, no doubt. At least she hasn't said pop the cherry in a long time. That's been a real blessing. I think if I say my prayers tonight, I'm gonna
Sword floating
thank
through
the
the
Lord Jesus that Moxie only said pop the cherry 5 times.
Oh, this one is fun. With dodgeball,
I don't
the
get
enemies
struck
will be
by
hard
lightning
pinned
and just
down.
burn to a
They'll
crisp.
be dodging like mad.
Like, why can't we get that as well? Jeez.
What?
Giant ass sword.
Where is it?
Oh, you don't see it? It's like floating right here.
All I have on my
It's either
screen
from maybe hands or fans.
is Bruiser's head right behind you. It's massive. Like it's big, almost
Yeah, I
as
see
big as
his
her
heads.
body.
Right here. And then the swords. Like right there.
Right there. Do you think they should have melee weapons?
I think it'd be a nice addition.
Be interesting, that's for sure. They've done melee builds, and again, you got to do it janky. You got to find weapons with blades on them or bayonets, namely rapiers, stuff like that. It's a little weird. Why not just have a samurai sword? You're right. Why not just put a sword in there? So much crowd noise, damn. It's been rough, hasn't it? But you're almost through it, Wilso. You're almost through it. We're on the last arena. But next Sunday, you get to enjoy 12 hours of it. So, buckle in your seatbelt.
Dodgeball. What's this one? I missed what it said.
They dodge shots more often. I think it's bugged as hell. I've never seen it really mean anything. Yo, Bewitching XX, thank you for taking the red pill, seeing just how deep the rabbit hole goes. Welcome to reality. Bewitching XX, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. I'm thankful. Wilson, thank you for that Morpheus cat hype. There we go. We entertained one, Justin. One person bought into our let's talk about natives and tobacco and Madden and role-playing. And we entertained one person tonight. We made a difference.
Perfect.
Why did they get the fucking... Okay.
That must have hurt.
Say it hurts. We've only killed him 30,000 times. You keep putting this poor bastard, piecing him back together and sending him back out again. This is hell for these people.
Just reminds me of the Nox DLC, or the, which one was it? Claptrap DLC with Nox again?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, damn it, that's the sun.
Yeah.
Life is a circle.
Shoot me in the face!
Hamster,
Good stuff.
everyone raise the
Good way to cover up a reskin. Make light of it.
Yep.
You're
Oh, naked again.
That
Oh,
means
and...
no shields at all.
Ah, good. So they have more shields and we have less.
Which ultimately brings me back to the one topic of conversation I can always sit here and talk emptily about for hours on end is Destiny. See, Destiny doesn't do that. When they do the reskin, they take it serious. You gotta like enter it into the lore. It's the Taken now. They're gonna end the universe. When Gearbox does it, they just say like, "Can you kill this guy again for us, please? He really wants to die. Shoot him in the face." What up, Dan? You don't look like you're on Moxie, dude. I would never be on Moxie after the shit she's talked about with popping and dropping and locking. Thanks for being here. Yo, taste your tears. What up, Dan? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here, Dan.